Hey YouTube. Guess my phone shut off. So we're gonna talk about cold weather riding. Karen stole my spot. She's
Yeah.
afraid her butt would get wet or something.
Oh, you got it pointing at us?
Yes.
Oh, so they saw me with my hands over my ears. My ears got a little cold even with this on.
Can't.
Don't eat right before you go cold weather riding. my
So
my breakfast wants to come up on me.
here's typically what I wear in the wintertime is jeans. Uh, no special socks, regular shoes. We have a heated jacket on. These are from Oro. I believe they were 159, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
They have three settings and they only have heating in your front and your back, so they keep your core warm, which is more important. If your core is warm, your extremities are warm. Uh, some cheapo gloves, they're full fingered, not really
Yeah, we got the same gloves.
padded, but they do okay job.
Yeah, they keep your hands warm, but I did have a little problem with the carpal tunnel thing yesterday with these, so I did order me some that have the gel padding, like I showed you the other day, I think, didn't
I'm
I?
laughing because
Oh.
Karen's got at least $100 in gloves already, maybe even more than that.
Well, you
Yeah,
got to be comfortable though.
I got two pairs. I
And
got the ones that I wear normally and these.
can you tell them about the your eyes? Okay, if you're like me, any little wind in the cold, I mean, cold air with any wind in it. Anyways, when it's cold out, my eyes water terrible, even with my regular prescription glasses on. So I found out that I need protection on the sides to keep the wind from making my eyes waters so bad that I can't even see where I'm going. So I got these. They fit right over my glasses on Amazon. I don't know. I think they were like $9, $10. Not that bad,
They're
but
just
they're
they're,
just a safety glass.
they're just safety
They
glasses.
and they make them, for ones that don't need to fit over your, if you don't have prescription eyeglasses too. But they're a really nice thing to have if your eyes water like mine do. So, and then they protect from bugs and you know all kinds of things, sand.
And these are Oakley Alphas. They are military grade. They're safety. They're Z. They're Z87, so they're safety glasses too. And they wrap around far enough around my face I don't get any problems, and they ride up high enough on my brow that I don't have watering problems. If you don't need, if you don't wear regular glasses, then I would look for some glasses like this, shaped like this, that cover the sides of your face a little bit. These were, I want to say 100 and, well, I can't tell you how much they are because I get a military discount. So, but this is part of a set. If you buy the whole set, it's over $300. But you also get three or four different lenses. You get shooting lenses, clear lenses, uh, dark, a darker lens than this. This,
Are these the ones we just got you?
no.
Oh, well, at night you're not going to want a sunglass.
Oh, you can wear these at dark. They don't really obscure your
So
vision
I
that
like the
much.
clear lenses, unless it's sunny.
Yeah. And the gloves. She has bike. She has a winter
It's
leggings on. I don't know if they're
they're
specifically
they're
for
not
bikes.
really a winter legging. They're just, I don't know. They're a little thicker than what I normally wear. They're not just the nylon ones that I normally wear. They have a little extra thickness to them. But you can even get fleece lined leggings, which I have some fleece lined tights that I love, which I can wear under my regular leggings. So if it got any colder than today, which is I think like 46 today, then I would put some of the fleece lined tights underneath it. Um, or if it was windy, there's not much wind today, unless you're riding, then you feel the wind, the breeze um, that you make from riding. But these are I ordered these from Kohl's because Kohl's has lots of plus sized activewear for biking, running, whatever. And I like the tech gear, TEK space GEAR, tech gear. So I have all kinds of shirts and shorts, leggings from them. Um, so yeah, you order like $100 worth, and then you get a $20 um, Kohl's cash that you can spend in a couple of weeks. So, and then
Okay, we don't need to advertise for
yeah,
Kohl's
right. But anyways,
because you're not even supposed to say.
oh, you're not okay.
Yeah.
But I order on Amazon too, so
Yeah.
yeah, there's lots of good places to get clothes.
Yeah. Kohl's did not sponsor any part of this video.
Nope, they did not.
Okay. The next thing is you're gonna notice that your battery isn't going to last as long. It don't matter if it's the Trex or if it's the electric in the wintertime. You are going to see some range loss with your battery, probably around 20%. And that's normal. So you guys that go out there and ride in cold weather and then say all of a sudden I can't go as far, the reason is a lithium battery is really sensitive to cold. So once it gets below 55 or so, you're going to start seeing some noticeable range loss with your battery. Now, for the Bosch system, they make a neoprene cover that you can keep your battery warmer because it generates some heat as it discharges. It charge and discharge, it creates some heat. It's enough of a problem that people that use lithium batteries in the wintertime usually have some kind of heating system. Like drones that fly in cold weather, they have heaters on their batteries. So it's uh, so for those, if you're doing a lot of cold weather riding, I don't know. Maybe it'd be worth looking into getting some kind of heating wrap that you can put on your battery to keep it warm, especially if you're in really cold weather. The extra power it takes to uh, heat the battery actually gives you more range than just running without some kind of wrap on it. But typically, we don't ride in anything below 35. I think is the coldest we've ever ridden, and
Yeah.
you start you really start have to bundling up once you get colder than that. The jackets, like I said, they have three levels. If you put them on high, it's probably going to be too warm for you. You'll probably sweat if you're riding. So starts out on high, and then it heats the jacket up for 10 minutes, and it goes, I think, to low. Let's see. If it's white right now, so it's in low, and it'll run 8 hours in low 6 hours in medium, and 2 or 3 hours in high. So if you're really riding cold, it gives you enough time to get home.
I thought we couldn't advertise the brand.
Well, we're not. We bought these direct from Oro, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Oro, I have no sponsors, so if I talk about something and using something, we didn't get it paid for by anybody but us.
Nope, we didn't.
Well, it's an Uncle Sam.
Yep.
Uncle Sam paid for it. Anyway, that's pretty much it for cold weather. We jackets. This isn't an extremely heavy one. It is what I would be considered if it didn't have heating, it'd be a light winter jacket. But with heating, it makes it up. And Oro, was the only one that had a 3X jacket that actually was a 3X. So
Yeah, most of them were coming from China, and their China sizes are teeny tiny.
a 4X jacket that she ordered from China for me would have been at best a medium.
Yep.
So keep that in mind if you're looking for a heated jacket. I can recommend Oro brand. So far, mine's 2 or 3 years old. Karen got hers.
I think yours is 2 years old and mine's a year old. I got
Yeah,
mine
Karen's
last year.
got hers after mine. So she tried to buy the women's sized one and it didn't work out.
No, the women's 3X did not fit me. The men's 3X fits perfect.
So keep that in mind. The only difference between the women's and the men's jacket is the direction the zippers. Men's is on the right and women's are on the left. It has an inside pocket, so if you want to carry your cell phone, this is a huge pocket. Even my Note 20 gets kind of lost in it. You have a pocket on the inside for the battery.
And then there's 2 outside pockets that zip up, which I like. You can put stuff in them and zip them and
So you
don't
have
lose it.
a battery. The battery probably weighs a good pound. And the bonus with this battery is you can charge your phone with it if you need to. It has a USB port on it.
That.
So if you're running all low on juice and you have your charge cord with you,
You got a pocket here too.
you can charge your phone with it. But then again, you have to have the cord with you. So as far as maintenance on the bikes, if you're riding in wet, gritty weather, you can expect it. It doesn't matter which bike we're talking about here. You're going to expect to have to clean the bike. Water is not good for either bike. You should really try to dry clean it if you can, and if you're going to use.
Don't take it to the dry cleaners.
If you're going to use water, don't use any high pressured water. Just regular hose water. No high pressure because it'll get in places that you don't want it. And snow wise, you don't ever want to ride electric bike in snow deeper than the hub. And there's good reason for it because as that snow melts, it'll go in places that water from a hose wouldn't even normally get.
Won't it slip and slide in the snow?
I've ridden thin-tired bikes in the snow before. I tried to ride the electric on this trail, but what happens is people walk on it. They don't groom the trail.
In the winter you're talking.
Yeah, if they groom this trail in the winter, like said, let the snowmobiles use it, you probably could ride your electric bike on it, your electric bike. But people walk on the trail and it just gets
packs it to ice.
It packs it into ice, and then it's lumpy and it's hard to ride on. I mean, you could do it, but it ain't no fun. It's not an enjoyable experience. I tried to ride out here last winter on this, and I was like, turned around and went back to the paved.
So if you live in a snow area, move south for the winter to ride your bike.
Now, if you can get out on this trail before anybody packs it or before the snow melts, if it's just light powdered snow, yeah, no problem. You can ride on it because the bike has more traction than a car does. There's more tire on the road per pound than you would with a car. It doesn't matter what size tire it is. So keep that in mind. If you're going to have to try to ride on a snowy trail that's been melted, I think somebody's practicing their landings because that plane's come over a couple of different times. But likewise, so wintertime riding, there's no reason you can't get out there. Keep in mind that once you get below 35 degrees, you're going to need something to cover your shoes up. If you're riding in snow, you're going to want a shoe cover on because that snow will just freeze your feet into solid blocks if you can't keep them dry.
Yeah, I saw some nice ones on Amazon yesterday. Last night when or was it yesterday when I ordered these? Was yesterday when I ordered these shoes.
So she bought these. These are Gavin's. They're a regular MTB shoe.
Can you see them?
So
I don't
you could
recommend them.
you can put cleats on the bottom end, and if you want to buy pedals that ride on cleats, I wouldn't trust with that. Sorry, she doesn't.
No, I wouldn't either.
You have to twist your foot to get out of the pedal, and if you're not thinking clearly or you have any slow reaction,
which I don't think clearly most of the time,
you're going to end up on your side. And I can't twist my ankle anymore, so I can't use them. I, for 25 years, used some kind of cleated shoe on biking, but the reality is anymore as I can. And if you have problems, any kind of problems with your knees or your ankles, do not use a cleated shoe, a cleat pedal system, because it will cause you more problems than it's worth. So I think she's going to end up probably returning those.
I think so. They're real slick on the bottom. They, when I was walking across the linoleum at home, I was slipping. And then, what was I gonna say? Oh, the tongue cuts into the front of my ankle pretty bad. It's really stiff, and I don't know if it would. I don't think it would loosen up enough to where it's not gonna bother my ankles. And then also they slide right off the pedals easily.
So you can buy biking shoes that are flat soled that look more like tennis shoes, but she wanted something that Velcro strapped. I don't think that she's going to be able to find something.
And I wanted something that was cheap. These were like $59 and at a 10% coupon. So I think I'm going to have to go with it, a more expensive one, probably $85, $90, which was the next step up from these.
And a bonus of buying bike shoes is you don't wear them typically anywhere but on your bike, and they'll last for you. I literally have a pair of shoes at home that I bought back in 1985 or 6, and I could still wear them if I wanted to. So keep that in mind. They were expensive back then. I told Karen, I think I paid $130 for them back then, but I got $130 worth of use out of them easy. So I'm gonna call that a video. I was trying to do a ride video, finding a mount. Everybody keeps on suggesting I buy a GoPro, but I don't like GoPros. Too many people complain about battery life, overheating, and not lasting more than a couple of years for a GoPro. So I don't know. I have a Canon small camera, but it vibrates too much on the bike. So if I do any ride videos, it'll probably be on the electric because it works fine on the mount that I have for the electric, but not on this bike. That bike mount just vibrates too much. I'd have to build something and design something myself. And it's getting towards the time of year that I spend more time indoors, so you might see more videos on me doing leather working, which I try to do in the wintertime. Karen just bought me a sewing machine, so I could try that. She bought a cobbler's manual sewing machine to see if I can do that, because not being able to pull the thread with the same amount of tension every time really makes the sewing not look very good. So I'm going to call that a video. We're going to get home or go farther. I don't know.
Is your butt a little wet?
Nope. My butt's fine.
I gave him the wet seat.
So have a great day. Like and subscribe. You have any questions? Put them in the comments.